guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, currently 12:25 in the afternoon. Let me tell you how we got here because it's a funny story. So I got home from work really late yesterday, which is rare. We had some issues with trucks breaking down, and we have to say nothing good happens after 3:30 in the morning. That's because if you need a tow truck or anything after 3:30 in the morning, it basically means you're not getting out on time. Meaning 5 o'clock. So we had some trucks break down around 4 in the morning. I didn't get home till like 7, so I was basically sleeping, right? And then my daughter walks in because I was just laying on the couch. When you're tired, you just don't make it to the bed, you make it to the couch, And then she like jumps at me. She's like, "Daddy," she goes, "I want to watch TV," and I'm like, "It's too early." Like, it was like 8, I think, 8 or 9. And I go, "Where's your abu?" So she calls her grandma abu, short for abuela in Spanish. And she's like, "I don't know, she's not here." And I'm like, "That's weird." And I was thinking, did she go somewhere and did she tell me? But I was so tired that I don't remember. So I didn't check the driveway or anything, and I go lay down with her, right? Flash forward like 2 hours. She's like, Daddy, I'm hungry. And I'm just like, what time is it? Then I look at the time, it's like freaking 11:30. I'm just like, what? Like, where? I was like, then I was getting worried about my mom. I'm like, where is she? And then she comes in and she's like, "Hey, like, I was getting worried about you guys. I was gonna wake you up." And I'm like, "Why didn't you wake me up?" She's like, "Oh, I thought you were sleeping in." And I'm like, "Oh man." So, long story short, we slept in, even though I didn't really want to, but it happened. I mean, I feel great. I feel like I really rested, even though I probably didn't. But I'm like, I don't want to, kill most of my lunch. Well, not most, but a good chunk of it driving to Tysons. We just Dash Now right here in Fairfax. So we hit Dash Now, and I go to a Fairfax corner, which is like 2-3 minutes from my house, and it's like a little shopping center. It has a movie theater, a bunch of restaurants, P.F. Chang's, Uncle Julio's, Chipotle, Pete's Coffee. There's a bunch of places there. Okay, so I find a parking spot and I just wait. Do a little bit of declining, and we got our first order that was decent from Chipotle. 625, I think it was like less than 3 miles, whatever it was. Now, this goes to show you that just because a restaurant is good in one zone, it does not mean they're good in every zone, okay? This Chipotle is garbage. Like, I walked in, the line was out the door, but I didn't think much about it. I'm like, they gotta be, I'm sure they have a system, they have a online ordering, whatever. So I get there. The guy has no idea who I'm waiting for. He has no idea anything. But he tells me it's coming. And I know better. I know better than to trust someone when they tell you the food is coming. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm like, let me give this man the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it is coming. Hold on, I gotta pull in here real quick. Oh, I gotta call for this gate code. So I'm here, waiting. There was another lady with me, like an actual customer. She was waiting. She was getting pissed. So he like offers her a drink, and that was on my phone. I didn't think much about it. And she goes, "Excuse me, this young man's been waiting longer than I have. How come he doesn't get a drink?" And I was like, "Oh, like I didn't even notice. I wasn't even looking at that. I was declining orders, like bad stacked offers." And then they try to stack it with more orders from Chipotle, and I'm like, I'm waiting already like 10 plus minutes for this one burrito bowl and some tacos or whatever. The guy gives me a drink. He's like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool, man. I didn't even notice, to be honest." But the lady, she wanted to interfere. Hey, no problem. But anyways, we're here. Let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, so we got the order dropped off. It stayed at 625. And then I got this order right here from the same Chipotle, and I'm like, should we give him another shot? Maybe they were just, having some issues. Maybe it's all figured out by now. So I accepted. Got good parking in front of the store, no problem. My pickup time was 12:41. I got the order around 12:35 or so. So I'm like, okay, if I'm parking the food, in theory, maybe it's ready, maybe it's not. No big deal. So I walk in. No one's in line. The line is gone. The rush is gone. A couple people here and there waiting on the online orders. I say, no problem, And then I asked the guy, "Hey, I'm just picking out for Nick and Stephanie." And he goes, "Okay, let me check on that." And he tells me, "Hey, it's coming, maybe like 5-10 minutes. I said, "Okay, no problem." 5-10 minutes go by. Not a single order has been made or released or whatever. So I'm like, okay, that seems kind of weird. Then the line starts getting big out front. So they're basically doing all the people that are coming in first and then doing the online, which is kind of the opposite, I think, of the way they're supposed to do it. there was a lady there, and she was fuming because she's like, I have a meeting at 1. My order was supposed to be ready at 12:20. It's 12:50. And when she said that, I was like, okay, that's it. There's no way this order's gonna get made on time. So, you know, I talked to the guy, and I don't know. There was definitely a language barrier. I don't know what his first language is. It wasn't Spanish, because I would have went like, hey man, you want me to help you? Like, or not help you, but like, do you want me to help you talk to them? You know, maybe you don't know how to communicate to the customers. Like, I have no problem doing that if you can make my order first. You know what I mean? And he goes, oh no, the system was down, or the printer got jammed or something. And then he goes, we're 100 orders behind. And I said, 100 orders? 100, like 100. He was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, but you know, it would have been nice if you told me that earlier. They're probably gonna cancel the orders. And I walked away, and I told the lady, hey lady, they're 100 orders behind. So yeah. And then she like lost her mind when I said that. So I feel kind of bad for saying that to the lady, but at the same time, I mean, somebody had to, because the guy was not communicating at all. And I think that's the biggest reason why people complain, is when they're not informed of why they're waiting. You can simply tell them, hey, we're having computer issues. Here's a free water. Here's some free chips. Here's a free, you know, burrito for next time. He could have he could have de-escalated the situation by just offering any of those things. Dude had like no training whatsoever. I think he was just so flustered by the fact that everything was down. It was busy inside. Long story short, I'm talking to support. You know what they told me? For one of the orders, he was like, okay, we canceled it. And then for the other one, he's like, well, since you can see the items, would you mind getting in line and placing the order and then telling them the DoorDash already paid for it? And I was like, lady, the lady's out the door. There's no way I'm doing any of that, you know? I think I said that, but in much nicer words. And then they go, okay, well, let me call the restaurant again. They call, there's no answer. The phone's just ringing. The phone's ringing at this point, you know? So we got half pay, $5.50 for one order. And I'm still trying to get the other one. So for the other one, we got half pay of $2.62. Okay, I just saw it right now. I just came in. So yeah, that was a total L right there, man. So yeah, we basically wasted like 25-30 minutes during lunchtime. And that was basically, I mean, I'm taking some of the blame. Okay, I should have known better, because of the first time of all the waiting that I did. And the second time, I should have known this dude was just straight up blind. So that's on me. But like I said earlier, it goes to show you, not just because the chain is good in one zone does not mean they're good in a different zone. Like this Chipotle right here, I'm never coming back here ever again unless it's like a catering order and I know it's a banger, because that was not cool. I don't even know what else to say. Like I feel like I messed up. I'm not gonna lie. I should have declined it. I should have just unassigned it when I had the chance, or earlier at least. But I definitely gave the dude the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, so that was definitely an L. And you know, and I used to manage restaurants for years, so I know what you have to do. Sometimes people just want to be heard. There's customers that just want to be heard. You can't do anything to fix their issue. They just want to vent and complain and bitch at somebody, and that's got to be you. So you take it, right? There's other customers that want something for their time, or because they're annoyed, had a bad experience. You know, the ones that want like a free coupon, or like a take care of my meal, or there's so many different kinds of customers. But if you're gonna be a manager of some sort, you have to have some kind of style. You can't just not do anything. And that was the issue here. He didn't do anything. But yeah, we're getting orders like this. Look at that, from Meza, 2.9 miles, 225 decline. So definitely not the start that we wanted to have for today's shift. So I think all combined, we're sitting at like, I don't know, $17-18 maybe, and we've been here for like a little under an hour. So I guess it's not terrible in that aspect from the hourly standpoint, but from the experience, dude, I'm pissed off right now. This entire time we've been here, we're getting nothing but garbage. So yeah. And then when I told the guy the orders were canceled, he was like, he looked more relieved than anything. He's like, oh, okay, thank you. And then he walked away. And yeah, I don't know. Definitely not a good experience. So thank you guys for listening to me vent, because that's basically what this is at this point. I'm just venting and ranting and just annoyed. But yeah, so we shall see you guys on the next order. Okay, guys. So after a little bit of waiting, after I finished my rant, we got this order right here from a place is called Murasaki Japanese restaurant. $9.25, I think, or maybe $9.50, but it's going 5 miles. At this point, I don't even care. I don't even care. I just want to do a order before having to go to Tysons. So yeah, this is a different shopping center. I'm literally like 2 minutes from my house. So part of me was also tempted to just go home for 30 minutes and just chill, calm down. But then I'm also like, you know what? We're already out here, so gotta make this money, right? But we're looking at that lady's lunch bag. That Redskins, nice. But yeah, hopefully the food's ready. But you know what? Even if it isn't, at this point, like I said, I don't even care. So hopefully it is. But hopefully you guys are having a much better Thursday. I almost said Friday, it's Thursday, than me. I haven't had a bad start like this in a long time. But yeah, sometimes merchants can just, ruin your shift, for lack of a better term. But you got plenty of time to turn it around. So we'll see what happens. No, I'm just picking up an order. Basil, basil. Yeah, thank you, you too. Okay, guys, we're back in the Dash Mobile. The order was ready here from what was a place called Murasaki, the Murasaki Japanese restaurant. The food was ready. Now we have a 10-minute drive or 4 miles. And man, I'm telling you, I feel like we definitely got to give Fairfax another shot. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But wow, that Chipotle experience was really bad, man. So anyways, like I said earlier, hopefully you guys are doing much better than me. But we got plenty of time to turn my frown upside down. Hopefully Macy's, blesses us with a nice order, or a order, to be honest. I want to make at least $200 today. And honestly, right now, that feels like it's a tall task because of the start we had. But at the same time, there's so much time. I mean, not a whole lot of time, but there's enough time, I think, that all I got to do is, well, for one, we got to get lucky. And then just take decent offers. So all we got to do is take decent offers and get lucky. So we're not asking for a lot. Tony Shoe. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. We got a nice surprise. It went up. It was like $11.50 or something. Now we're gonna finish this shift here at 1:48, and I think we're sitting around 25. No, I think it's. You know what? Let me look at it before I give you the wrong number. Okay, $25.62, and we were here for basically a little over an hour and a half. So it's not terrible, but it's also not great. Now we do have a 28-minute drive here to Tysons, so we're gonna go ahead and make that trip, and then we shall see you guys on the other side. Okay guys, the time is 3:12. We're in Tysons. We've been in Tysons since like about 2:35 or so. Waited for the Macy's drop, and we did get a few offers from them, but they were both bad. So we declined those and just waited. I was talking to Adam, another Dasher member of the Discord. We were just chilling. And then we realized, hey, we're not getting shit. So let's migrate. So now we're both going to the same parking lot for different reasons. I gotta go to the bathroom, and I think he's just gonna chill and wait for an order. So yeah, so today it's not looking good. It is what it is. So hopefully, you know, we get lucky with some bangers later on. But yeah, right now I'm just beginning a lot of low paying offers from like stores in the mall, like Panda Express, this cheesesteaks place, Charlie Cheesesteaks. All the orders from that place never pay well. So I don't know why nobody ever likes to tip from that spot. I don't know. But we shall see you guys whenever we have another order, hopefully real soon. That's okay, guys. So we did not make it to the Cheesecake Factory parking lot because we got this order right here from Safeway paying $23, 6 items. I couldn't see the items, you know, because of the new offer screen, but I'm like, you know what? If it's 6 tanks of water, then maybe I'll unassign it. We'll see. Luckily, it wasn't. It's literally all like steak, like 6 ribeye, boneless steak or whatever. So hopefully we can find that real quick. It is going 10 miles, but honestly, this is better than any offer that I got from Macy's. You know, the 2 that I got were, both of them are garbage. So this is definitely better. Now, the only, I guess, tricky part is we can find the item and we can get in and get out fast. You know, it is going technically out of the zone, but barely. So we'll see what happens. We'll see you guys. That's it, guys. So we're here in Safeway. You just gotta find the meat section, and that's all. That's all they want. That's all they want. So hopefully we don't have any issues. Let's get it. We got our meats. They wanted 6, but we only got 4. So you know, it is what it is. Now we're gonna go check out. Let's go. Hey guys, we're back in the Dashmobile. It probably took me a little bit longer than it should have, but I could not find the right meat. I kept finding the one that was not grass-fed, and the customer was really insistent that it had to be grass-fed. I mean, hey, I get it. You want to get the best stuff for your body, whatever, cool. But it wasn't the easiest thing to find. And when I did find it, there was only 4 of them. He wanted 6, but on the app I put it was only 4. It asked me to put the weight. And that was that. Man, I forgot how expensive meat can be. It was like $24 a package, I think. But here we are, back on the road. And we're only 17 minutes away, 5.9 miles. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, after an extensive gap between orders, we made it back to Tysons too, as you can see here by all the expensive cars. We're going to PF Chang, so we're showing 875, I think like 4 miles or 3 miles, something. I'm just glad to be doing an order. Yeah, today is definitely an L, but you know, if we can make 100, I'll be content with that. Let's go. Okay guys, we're here at PF Chang's. We're waiting for somebody. I mean, the order isn't even here, so I can't even ask him to help me. But look how empty this place is. The customer service here is freaking garbage. Hey guys, quick update. So after dropping the order off from Safeway, as soon as I dropped it off, I realized that my dash was paused. And I was like, why? That's weird. Typically when you're like doing an order and they send you a stack and you decline, and maybe you do it a couple times, they pause your dash sometimes. But I didn't get a single offer. At least I didn't see one come through. So that's weird. The app is kind of glitching, right? And then once we went inside PF Chang's, I saw the notification come down, your dash is paused. Why? Is it because I'm a top decliner? I don't think so. I think the app is glitching. So I think they're sending me offers, but I'm not seeing them. And then I keep seeing randomly at the bottom, unknown error, encountered an error, whatever. Like all these error messages keep popping up. So I don't know. For all I know, the dash is gonna be ended once I drop it off. Who knows? Speaking of PF Chang's, I swear, I hate going there. I know I probably sound like a broken record, but the staff and the managers there literally do not care. Like as soon as they find out that you're a dasher or a driver for any app, it's like you don't exist to them, which is awful. The girl that helped me wasn't even on the clock. She was going home. And she's the one that said, oh, I can help you, no problem. And then she gave me the order. The girl that isn't even working gave me the order. So shout out to her. Anyways, we're getting a phone call here. Let me pick this up and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off and it went from $8.75 to $12.25. So we'll take the extra $4 and head into action all day for sure. We definitely need it today. Now it is 5 o'clock, so we're making our way back here towards Tysons too. Hopefully we get a banger or two that can just, you know, help out. But as you can see, it's getting dark. And you know what? It's weird. Like, it's supposed to be cold, but it's actually not cold today. And then it was cold last night. This is why people get sick with this weather temperature changes. Now, we are supposed to get some rain, I think, tonight and tomorrow because of the hurricane that's, I guess, happening right now. I know I should be more informed, but I'm not. But I did see that because we had like a little bulletin for like on my W2. So basically tomorrow, even though I'm off tomorrow, I still get this notification saying like, oh, tomorrow, this is what's expected, you know, and whatnot. So I know that tomorrow, I think the weather's gonna be crappy all day, and hopefully that will help our cause because we need a good couple days here because these last 2 days, yesterday and today, it's no bueno. It's no bueno. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Okay, guys, we're back in Tysons. Well, we're not really where we want to be just yet, but we took this order right here. I want to go ahead and take and just risk it from Wildfire. It is showing a large number of items. It's 6 items, but Wildfire, it's like a steakhouse. It's expensive. Now I can't see the subtotal. It just says 0, but they have, you know, some entrees, some salads, some dessert. So hopefully it's worth it. Now it is going to Arlington, I think, or is it Falls Church? I think it's more towards Arlington. So we'll see what happens. But again, today's one of these days where like I'm not getting a whole lot of offers, and the ones that I'm getting, you know, I gotta really analyze them and make sure that I do want to take them or I don't want to take them. And this one right here, you know, a little bit of a risk, but at the same time, it's decent cash flow. It's pretty nice. And I'm just hoping that the food is ready. We're 3 minutes away here from Wildfire, and let's hope for the best, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, today is just not my day, okay? So I get to the Wildfire, and if you see my videos, they have a really silly process, I think. So you come out by the carry-out section, but you gotta go check in with the host. Now, when I got there, they're like 7 people deep in the host line. They're like understaffed or whatever, so I get it. I get to the host finally, and he goes, oh, okay, you know, like, can you go wait in the carry-out section? I'll let them know you're here. And there was already another lady that was there, an actual customer. She'd been there for a while. She was already kind of getting mad. So I go there and I'm like, yeah, isn't it so silly? She's like, yeah, this process doesn't make any sense. They tell you to come here, then you do more waiting. Then they get her order, and the guy asked me, who are you waiting for? I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for so-and-so. He's like, oh, okay, it's coming right up. Crickets for like 5-6 minutes, and I'm like, let me just double check. Maybe they forgot about me. Who knows? I go check with the host again, and he was like, oh, we get the food already. And I was like, I'm still here. And they basically gave the wrong food to that lady. They gave her my order, and then they didn't have my order anymore. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let me talk to support. Let me see, you know, they might cancel it. I don't know. I was honestly hoping just for like a half pay, right? And then next thing you know, the guy goes, oh, we got the order. And he just gave me a bunch of food. Now, part of me thinks his food is completely wrong, and they just gave me whatever they had to fulfill the order. And the other part of me thinks the same thing. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that I don't have any of the right items. The receipt's there, but I'm not gonna open the bags, you know? So we'll see what happens. Now we have a 23-minute drive, or 6.9 miles. It is going into Arlington, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get an order from Arlington when we're there. But yeah, today's just been L all around. I feel like I have not taken the best orders, and that's on me. So anyways, let me get this dropped off. Hopefully it's the right food. But I mean, what more can I do, right? The bag is sealed, the receipt's there. They told me that's a correct order, even though I'm pretty sure it's not. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. It did go up a little bit, not a whole lot, but hey, you know what? We'll take it. $16.50 was the final payout. And the lady was actually outside waiting for me because for some reason there's like no light by her numbers. And she says it happens all the time. And well, first of all, it's not just her. All the houses had no lights by the house number. So, you know, I was like squinting, and then like there was a guy sitting in his porch, and the order was for like, you know, the guy's name was Mike. And I'm like, oh, Mr. Mike, is this for you? And the guy was like, huh? And then the lady was like, oh, it's over here. And I'm like, oh, my fault. I'm sorry. I couldn't see the house. She's like, oh, no, it happens all the time. No worries. So yeah, one of those days today, man. The time is 6:04. Now we do have like a 15-minute drive back here. into the Tysons area. I'm hoping that we get something. I'm technically not too far from Tysons, and there's plenty of restaurants here. There is a $3 peak pay. See, it's important for me to check this. If I hadn't just checked it right now, I would not have known that. So right now, a minimum threshold should be $9.25. This is exactly what I needed, except it's gonna bring out more dashers. It's also gonna bring out, well, just more dashers in general. But I also think it's gonna make me, what's the word? Not slower, but basically there's gonna be fewer orders to go around. So whenever I do get an offer, I'm really hoping that it meets that minimal criteria of $9.25. You know what I mean? So hopefully that that happens. But yeah, so yeah, $9.25 is the minimum threshold. Hopefully we get a bunch of bangers. We have like an hour and a half left. Should be enough time, I think, hopefully, to get it to at least $100, if not more. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we're talking about, you know, minimum thresholds and whatnot. Look at this order here from Taco Bell. Okay, it's $9.25. You know, the miles are pretty low, so it's not a bad order. But look at the number of items. And I know Taco Bell, you know, the items are meaningless, but look at the number of items here. 1,001 items. I haven't even looked at it, to be honest. I haven't even looked at how many are like, you know, fire packets or whatever. And come on, you know damn well no one's ordering 1,000 items of Taco Bell. So I haven't gone to Taco Bell to pick up an order in ages, but this is too funny for me to pass up. And like I said, the miles make sense. So we'll see what happens when I get there, but yeah. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the order picked up here. All 999 fire packets or whatever packets they were. You know what? I don't trust this customer because they did not get a Baja Blast. That is a requirement. You go to Taco Bell to get Baja Blast and food. You know what I mean? Not food on Baja Blast. They got no Baja Blast at all. I don't know if I can trust them, but yeah, I'm positive they definitely did not put 999 sauces in the bag. The employees looked annoyed at that. But yeah, and they were super busy, but luckily the inside, you know, it was open and the food was ready. So I wanted to get a Baja Blast myself, but I wasn't about to wait, you know, for forever. So we're only 5 minutes away, so this is not a bad order. It was a funny order when it came through because, you know, who puts how many sauces on there? That's just obnoxious. So anyways, let me know, comment down below if you've ever seen something like this. Maybe not a Taco, but other merchants, but you know that it's not really a bunch of items. You know, I hate it back in the day when some merchants would count, like, you know, fork and knives and plates and things like that as items, and then you think, oh, I'm picking up a huge order, and it's just a bunch of napkins and, you know, utensils and whatnot. So that's just annoying. But anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a few. Whoa. These roads in Falls Church, not cool. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. Hey, turned out that was pretty good pay. $15.05, I think, for some Taco Bell going like 2 miles on the road. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be slightly disappointed when they don't get all 999 fire sauce packets or whatever. That was too funny. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Okay, guys, we're back in Tysons 2. The peak pay went down to $2, which is fine. Now we're still getting some bad orders over here. And what a day. Today's been just a day. But this last order, honestly, just made me smile and just laugh. And it reminded me that it's not that serious. We're going to have bad days. It's going to happen. We're still making some money. But I would like to make a little bit more money. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how long this takes until we get another offer that's worth taking. I've gotten 2 offers in the last 10 minutes or so, and they were both bad simply because of mileage and because of time, because they would take too long to complete and then it'll be late to go to work. So yeah, anyways, we'll see you guys hopefully soon. Hopefully you guys are having a great Thursday, better than my Thursday, that's for sure. But tomorrow, I'm excited for tomorrow. Oh, I did secure a $30 catering, well, not catering, it's catering from Potbelly, but $30. The manager texted me earlier if I could help them out, and it's actually going in the town center, so I could probably walk the order if I wanted to, but we're probably not gonna do that. We got an order right here. We're gonna go ahead and take it from Andy's Pizza. I'm gonna take a screenshot real quick. $9.50 for the payout. This is going 4 or 5 miles, something like that. hopefully they'll stack it, and we'll see you guys at Andy's. You guys, so we got an order here from Andy's Pizza, and on top of that, we got some free pizza because the order's being made, so it's a win-win for the free pizza and a free drink. Look at the doggy, he's working though. And then we got a stack to the Cheesecake Factory, but we're gonna enjoy this pizza. Definitely a long day. I don't mind it, especially when it's free. Let's go. Hey guys, so you know what? This definitely worked out for us. Okay, so we got to Andy's. Well, you saw that I was already, eating the pizza and whatnot. So I get there, and the guy didn't have the order, and I was like, oh man, we're gonna have to unassign. I didn't want to unassign, to be honest. And then they actually found that we were working on it. He's like, oh, it'll be maybe 5-10 minutes, so no problem. And then he's like, oh, would you like a slice? And I'm like, yeah, and then he ended up giving me 2 slices. And then I was kind of like, hey, can I get a drink? If that's okay, if not, I'll buy it. And he gave me the drink. And I was just eating. I only ate 1 slice before the food was ready, which is fine. And then we went over to the Cheesecake Factory. The order was ready. We got both of them dropped off, and they were both paying more. I think Andy's became like $12.25. And I want to say the one from the Cheesecake was like $14, I think. But overall, we're gonna finish the dash here at $118.92. That might not sound like a lot, but for the kind of day that I had today, this is great. I mean, no Macy's, and we started late. We had a fiasco in the morning / lunch with Chipotle, and that was terrible. So honestly, I think the fact that we got to over 100, almost 125, really. I'm pretty thankful. Today was definitely not my finest day, but we keep it real. We gotta show you guys everything, And but yeah, that's the dash. We declined 105 garbage orders. Wow, we only completed 8 orders. Is that right? Why does that seem so low? I mean, it could be. I mean, yeah, I guess we only did 8 orders. That's crazy. I thought we did more than that. So definitely lots of sitting around for sure. But overall, I mean, it could always be worse. But tomorrow it's gonna be a great day. I know it. I'm gonna what's it called? What was I gonna say? I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I'm having a senior moment right now. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say, but probably something along the lines of we're gonna make it happen. Tomorrow will be our day. I'm off tomorrow for my W2, so we have basically the entire day to dash with. Now, I'm not gonna do that, or maybe I am, who knows. But we're definitely gonna make, I'm calling it right now, bare minimum 250 tomorrow. I'm calling it right now. So hopefully we can make that a reality. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Check out the top decliner merch if you're interested. I'm gonna be adding some more designs here. I got a lot of good feedback from people of my favorite sayings, or I guess my most used sayings, like, alrighty guys, and it's a banger, let's go. We're gonna have a bunch of those. I'll play with it once I have some free time. But thank you guys for all your support. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it. We'll see you on the next one. Stay safe. Peace.